A picture-perfect day for baseball at Fox City Stadium near Appleton as Chippewa Falls McDonell tries to keep Lake Country Lutheran from becoming an unbeaten Division IV state champion. We picked this one up in the fourth inning with the Macks down 2-0, but not for long. James Davis slides one under the glove of the shortstop, 2 runs scored, and we're knotted at 2. Let's jump ahead to the bottom of the 7th. McDonell Central down by 1. And in comes Lake Country Lutheran ace B.J. Sable to close it out. The Macks Sam Sorensen doesn't let that happen, chopping one into the hole at short and forcing a wild throw from Jake Hall, allowing the tying run to score and sending the game to extra innings.
As soon as we put him in, we figured, this will be it. This will be the end of the game because he's all year long. That's the end for, but once they tied the game up, then we had to start thinking, all right, how long is this going to go and who can give us a lot more innings? And, having come off 101 pitches yesterday, we just didn't feel good about the risk of the kid's arm and things like that. And we had, those other guys we've counted on. So, fortunately they got it done. That was one of those ones that if we'd lost now, I'd be over there crying in a corner. I wouldn't be able to sleep. So.
Instead, his Lightning came back to take a 5-3 lead with 2 runs in the top of the 9th. Jake Hall scored on a throwing error off a sacrifice bunt by Murphy Shannon. And Lake Country seemed in great shape to pull out a victory after Shannon scored on a sacrifice fly by Chris Kornowski. But back comes McDonell Central. Owen Bayer wraps a single that drives in Dalton Hutton to make it a 1-run game. And then Aaron Milkirk, who pitched 9 strong innings for Chippewa Falls McDonell, wraps a single that drives in Sorensen to tie the ball game. Same excitement, different inning in the 10th. Ben Wilkins leads off with a single to right that turns into a throwing error and puts Wilkins at second. It's 6-5 when Wilkins comes in to score on this sacrifice fly by C.J. Teske. And another throwing error by Chippewa Falls McDonell leads to the second run of the 10th and gives Country Lutheran a 2-run cushion. Still not enough to put away McDonell Central. Dalton Hutton slices a single to right that scores Zach Gillies and gives the Macks another ray of hope. And we're back to even once again after Jesse Turner can't handle a chopper back to the mound by Milkirk. Wild throw to first allows Hutton to score, and we go to the 11th, all tied at 7. And that's where Lake Country Lutheran takes the lead for good on this wild pitch by Kendall Dorn. The Lightning would score 4 times in the inning, and this time the Macks had no answer as they watched Lake Country Lutheran celebrate an undefeated season and a state title.
What can you say about that game and the number of opportunities he had to win it, lose it, and the number of times he had to battle back?
Well, we definitely battled. That's what we did. We had chances. We just couldn't get it. We struggled to throw strikes at the end, and it's really what put it over. When they got 4 runs in that last inning, we just couldn't fight back from that. But definitely the longest game I've ever played in, and I think as a whole we did a really good job. They'll be down here again next year, the year after that. They'll get the gold one of these years. This wasn't meant to be this year.
The whole rest of the season, our teams kind of overpowered a lot of the competition, and we didn't know how we would respond in a close game. And not only that, all the adversity of yesterday's 6-hour rain delay, and then this morning playing after an extra inning game and not really having the warm-up that you're used to, and just the state atmosphere. And then the game on top of it with McDonell Central was just outstanding. Every time we thought we had it, they came back. Every time they thought they had it, we came back, and I think it speaks volume to the characters of both teams because how does a teenage kid respond and do those things? It's amazing.
We kind of come to expect it from this group. We weren't going to quit regardless of what the score was. We battled right to the finish. I think this is a game that a lot of people are going to be talking about for a long time. I'm so proud of our guys. Obviously we came up short and didn't come out the way we wanted, but I'm so proud of the way we battled. We had a couple opportunities, real good opportunities to win this game. Game of inches didn't happen. We can hold our heads high going away here, knowing that we left it all on the field.
In fact, McDonell's best opportunity to score came in one of the innings when it didn't, the 8th. James Davis drew a one-out walk, and then Robert Oakes laid down a beautiful bunt along the third baseline that he legged out for a single. Kendall Dorn was next, and he reached on a fielding error to load the bases. And then check out how the Lightning played this suicide squeeze attempt by McDonell. Chris Kornowski shovels the ball to catcher Murphy Shannon, who steps on the plate for the force, just in the nick of time.
We were inches from the gold ball on that play, but we didn't. He was out, so can't complain.
If that's bunted, 6 inches to the right or left, they probably don't get a better throw on. I know it's a force play there, but we felt in that situation that was our best chance to push across to run there. It didn't work out, but again, we don't second guess. I mean, that was the best decision we made in that part of the game.
The defining play was when they tried to squeeze and our pitcher shoveled, barehanded that ball to the catcher who Barron had caught it. That was a huge play because that's the game right there.